the prologue of John's Gospel. In the beginning was the Word, meaning God's decree to create Isa alayhi salam. The Word here is not a person, it's impersonal, it is a decree, and the Word was with God, God's decree is with him, and the Word was of things godly. Again, no definite article on the second occurrence of the word theos in John 1:1. So we have khalq, which is an attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that's related to his irada and his qudra and his ilm, which is mutlaq. So we have khalq and qudra, and then we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is al-khaliq, who is actively creating, and then we have the manifestation of the attribute, which is makhluq. So we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who had decreed to create Isa alayhi salam, and then we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creating Isa alayhi salam, as Allah says in the Quran, inna mathala Isa inna Allahi ka mathali Adam khalaqahu min turab thumma qala lahu kun fayakun. His similitude, the similitude of Isa alayhi salam with Allah is like that of Adam. He created him from dust, and then he said to him, be, and there he was. Now also in Judaism, this idea of hukmah or hikmah, which is wisdom, is very much prevalent, especially in the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, which is depicted symbolically as God's companion when he created the universe, God's helper, if you will, in the creative process, but also God's channel of communication to humanity. So the celebrated first century Jewish theologian of Alexandria, his name is Philo, he's really the one who synthesized Hellenistic logic with the Hebrew Bible, the one who synthesized, in other words, Greek and Semitic thought. He referred to wisdom as logos, wisdom, chokmah, in the Old Testament, and he said it is the creative intermediary between the transcendent creator and the material creation. He didn't like to use the word Sophia because Sophia is feminine, so he used the word logos. So when God spoke, according to this understanding, he created the word, or he created wisdom. He created the logos. Then the cosmos is born, created through wisdom. So when God spoke, for example, in the Torah, he said Yehi. Yehi means let there be. Yehi or, let there be light. When he said Yehi, that's when he manifested the creation. And the first creation was chukmah, according to this Jewish Alexandrian understanding. When he said kun, when he said be, fayakun, there he was, right? So this wisdom is created, right? So if you read Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 23, we read, the Lord created me. The Lord created me at the beginning of his work. And this verse was actually quoted by Arians. Remember, who were the Arians? Again, this is review. The Arians were the Christians at Nicaea who lost to the proto-Trinitarian Christians by vote in 325 of the Common Era. The Arians were Unitarian. What that meant was they believed in the monarch, the first principle, in the Father as being the only true God. So the Arians believed that Isa alayhi salam, he did pre-exist his physical body as chokmah, as wisdom, as logos. However, this logos is created. And in Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22, the Lord created me at the beginning of his work. Also in the book of Ecclesiasticus, which is not in the Old Testament, it's considered apocrypha, but we have this idea of the Hebrew Bible, in the Hebrew Bible, of wisdom speaking as the first person, I am, right? Then defining her activities as God's agent. Before time, he created me. I am the word which was spoken.